Nice.
I told you, we got all kinds of new stuff going on this week. But, alright, hold on just a second. Yeah, we're just making sure everything is going. The podcast is going, so we're up and going. We got all kinds of new technology and stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. So, alright, hold on just a second. Let me go ahead and let me pull up the next thing. Alright, it's all you.
Alright. Live, but not really, from Arizona, the capital of 100-degree temperatures and the kind of storms that only occur in Death Valley. Let the timer begin. Also, my name is not Jesse.
And my name is definitely not Tom.
This week we have a lot in store for you, like including my end-all recap of season 1 of Peacemaker, and then we both watched the first episode of Picard season 2, and just a warning, guys, this is going to be spoilers left and right. So if you haven't gone and seen Picard season 2 episode 1, I'd say definitely go watch it. And Peacemaker, of course, yeah, well, like I'm going to be talking about the whole enchilada, so just a heads up on that.
All right, I'll go ahead. I'll take it over from there. I've got a couple of announcements I want to go ahead and get through, so we're going to go ahead and roll right into it today. We're still working on the technology part of this. Hey, look, there we are again. I have a mustache, I guess. No. Hey, look, I'm Pac-Man. No, I'm sorry. We're messing around on the video portion of this for YouTube. It's a little blustered today, but that's okay. We got new tech coming in. All right, I got it. Let me get into announcements here real quick, or I'm totally just gonna get lost. First off, last week's episode 4, got cut off last night at the end. I'm gonna try not to have that happen again. It ended, and I couldn't get a copy of the backup to run it back in. Really good at this stuff, and I could not get it back. So I apologize. Hopefully I've got all the bugs out of that one. Guess what, Jesse? The website is officially up and going. I know you got a chance to see that. What'd you think?
It is. It looks clean. It doesn't look like a little 1995 website. I like it.
It is this week, showandpodcast.com. We have the official website up and going. I thought that was the coolest thing. In fact, if this will work well enough for me to be able to do it, let me see if I can go in and take you right to it. This week, show and podcast, where some of that stuff is coming from. But this week's showandpodcast.com. If you take a look at this right here, of course, you have to click accept. We are latest and greatest technology. We have all of this in place. You can listen to any of the episodes.
Oh, I've got the episodes right up there, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Check it out. Links to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you want to use. And most importantly, dropping us a line at the bottom if you want to send anything to us.
Yes, we want your comments.
Totally, absolutely important. Yeah, we do. We
Talk
want your comment. We want your comments. We are going to do so much community involvement stuff as we go on. I can't wait to show you what we're going to do for some of this stuff. I have contests. I have stuff we're going to give away. I have a little bit of everything. This was a lot of work to do, but I am so pleased with the result. The website is gorgeous, and I hope you'll enjoy it too. Once again, that is this week, showandpodcast.com. It's a link to everywhere you need. So if you're not sure where to find us or where to click on, just go to that link right there. You can follow it into the apps you listen to, or just listen to it right in the browser.
Yes, and it's free. You can just go listen to it.
It is absolutely free. You can go. You can, in fact, there's so much stuff I want to do in the future. I can't wait to do some of that. But I do got to move on. I'm actually going to throw something in here real quick. Let me do a quick check. All right.
We're doing good.
Right off the top, there was a really, really big hack this week. I'm big into technology. A lot of this is a lot of the tech stuff that I'm doing is kind of my brainchild, so I'm super into that stuff. Yep.
Yes.
We're talking a big hack. Like NVIDIA has a lot of IP stuff that's like coding and stuff like that they own, and that makes up a lot of their products. And this stuff is out and everywhere. It's one of the worst hacks ever, guys. I have to tell you, you need to take precautions. You need to be safe. I recommend two-factor authentication for anything that's tied to your bank account. You just get that extra text message, get that extra app, do what you got to do, get that extra security. It is so important. A password just isn't good enough anymore. I can't emphasize that enough. The hacks are getting bigger. My password has been leaked online. Like one of my old passwords. One of my old passwords is actually online as we speak. People have managed to actually get through the first layer of some of my accounts before I went in and changed all the passwords.
You know, come to think of it, I think my password's leaked online too.
It probably, if you have an older password, you have to change it every so often. There is a website. I do not have it right now. I'll post it up later if I get a chance. You can check and see if your password is somewhere in some password list or something like that. If you guys want me to, I'll cover more of this stuff later. But the important thing is, guys, make two-factor authentication. Just take care of your security. Do what you got to do. NVIDIA, bad hack. You got to do extra. I know it's a hassle. I know it's an inconvenience, but you got to do it. Passwords are just not good enough.
Also,
anymore.
so question on that note.
Yeah.
It's also would help doing the two-factor authentication. Would that also prevent like apps from doing auto pay stuff too?
Yeah,
because sometimes we sign up for apps and stuff that are free, and they try to get you to pay for
there's
stuff.
actually now I actually have a separate thing to do for that stuff. All right, so check it out. An alternate thing that you can actually do is there's a website. You can actually go in. You can tie your card to it and create a bunch of virtual cards, and then put limits on it, like $5 or $10 or stuff like that, so that it's enough to be able to pass, but not enough to where they can just constantly keep hitting it.
Or you could get the free without them breaking your
If you
account.
guys want, I am a tech person. I do all the work for this stuff, although not perfect. If you're looking at the video right now,
he does. Everyone in the family calls him.
Yeah, I am definitely the tech guy. I will absolutely help you guys out. I'm willing to help you guys. I am totally into that stuff. But yeah, the NVIDIA hack, I saw that this week. It's a big thing. So yeah, the big things this week. Sorry about the cutoff last night. We're still working on the tech. I see from the video thing right here, although we're doing that sort of on purpose.
It's perfect.
As usual, our names are actually pen names, and we are keeping anonymous. There's going to be a face reveal, and there's going to be some reasoning behind that later that we'll kind of cover. I may actually have to go back, and I may have to kind of edit this a little bit.
Yes, you might be able to guess that we're both male.
You might be able to do that. Watch this.
I'm Harry.
No. It kind of looks like I have a mustache too. I think it's. I gotta move on.
No,
right.
I'm loving it.
Jesse, I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta turn the show over to you. You've got the reviews and kicks for this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it to you. I gotta go kind of poke around here a little bit anyway, so it's all you.
All right, yeah, guys, and so first off, I'm just gonna start with my Peacemaker 1 review. Now, I know that I have been going like, okay, hey, you should watch the show, this and that, but I finally got to finish the season, and let me tell you, like, it's been wonderful. Like, there's a lot to go over in this incredible show. The first shocker was for me is that John Cena can actually act. He's not just a big dumb wrestler.
Now, full disclosure, this is gonna be a spoilers thing. If you have not seen this is heavy spoilers you're about to get. I kind of cut the episode off now. That's it. I have not seen it either. I'm gonna bite the bullet and just kind of roll with the punches. But sorry, go ahead.
Spoiled
Full disclosure. Spoilers are coming. So just a heads up on that.
All right, cool. And like, here's the big thing: is like the director really did a good job pulling some range out of John Cena. Okay, because like, I mean, at first Peacemaker's like a 2D character who's essentially just a big horny jerk, but it turns out he's conflicted.
Yeah, well, this
with
is. And by the way,
things.
for those of you, I'm a little more conservative. Well, no, actually, you're more conservative. I'm more liberal. But that said, NSFW for anyone, that means not safe for work. It has stuff in it, so if it's not bad as it kind of got into the show. But I do want to say NSFW, it does have a little bit of that in there. So yeah, don't like watch it with your parents if you're like a 15-year-old.
And I'm so behind in my internet terminology. I think that means not safe for work.
Yeah, not safe for work. NSFW, not safe for work. That said, Peacemaker. Oh, good show though.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I haven't seen it all. I'm a little backed up at the moment, but good show.
So I don't see if it's just the emotions that show through extra with John Cena's giant frumpy grimace face, because he looks like Grimace from McDonald's. So every time he smiles or frowns, he's got to move. He's just got this awesome acting face that I'm surprised no one's ever used before. And
who was it? It was The Rock who was the other guy to kind of transition over to acting and stuff like that. And he did pretty good.
Dwayne Johnson, yeah, he's the highest paid actor in Hollywood.
No, don't quote me on this. I think John Cena actually had gone to The Rock and talked to him about something like this. I don't remember if he did or not. Don't quote me on that. But I seem to remember him wanting to do a breakout thing like this, and I think he talked to him about it. Does that sound right?
It does. I have no idea.
Oh, I have been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. By the way, I apologize for tearing into Chevy last week. You should not call anyone trash. And I got a little overly aggressive. Sorry, I got to throw that in there. I do mean to apologize for that. It is not okay to do that kind of stuff. I'll be more careful in the future.
It's okay. See, he's the nice one.
Yeah, I'm the nice one. You can totally do it. I won't. But all right, sorry. I keep it. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, you're good.
All right.
And if you ask me, like, the real main villain isn't the butterflies or the aliens. It's Peacemaker's dad, the racist, the white dragon. Oh, and I gotta say, wow, like, they made a KKK Iron Man, played by Rob Patrick, playing an evil son of... Rob Patrick plays the T-1000 in Terminator 2. So, like, he has a special place in my heart as a villain. But he's actually acting like... I didn't know that Rob Patrick could act, too. Like, he could really play a jerk on screen. He did an excellent job in it.
Yeah, I liked him as a character. He was really cool. I do. He's a cool character. And some of the backstory that you get into on that is just really, really cool. Like, and oh my gosh, those helmets.
Yeah, and you gotta love to hate
that is like the superpower on that guy. So it is cool. Also, I have watched like half of the entire season of the 8 episodes. So anyhow.
That's a good example of James Gunn. He takes something silly and drives it home. Like, the helmet thing is dumb. Like, when you first see Peacemaker in, the first thing I thought when I saw the Suicide Squad trailer is, who is this guy with this dumb helmet on his face?
You saw when he killed that first butterfly, how the helmet just kind of incinerated it.
No, yeah, the helmet's useful. Incredibly useful.
The helmet is their answer to superpowers. So. Yeah.
And the helmet worked great. He has one that can turn him into a human torpedo. It's the one that gives everyone scabies within a mile radius or something.
I don't remember seeing that part, but I'm going to try to finish it this week.
Oh, yeah, you should. And, I'd say probably the most satisfying part of the season for me was when Peacemaker blew his dad's brains out. Because you hate the guy. Look, he's an old racist.
I regret hearing that.
Hey, spoilers. You've been warned.
Oh, that's true. I've been warned. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. But yeah, and that actually made, what I like about it is the violence. It made some of the deaths impactful. Like, towards the end of the finale, like when he has to kill the cow thing or kill the queen, I wasn't sure what he was going to do. And I was surprised that he did it. Like, it was actually, like, it really had some drama to it.
Yeah, and he's definitely, drama. And James Gunn, yeah, but you know what?
He's killing it.
You know what? But still, despite all that, there was still a bigger show that to absolutely super. Wait, before I do that, do you want to throw in anything else?
I would say, like, to recap, look, this is the best superhero show out. Look, it's like The Boys, but not too gory. It's like The Boys and Guardians of the Galaxy had a love child together, and this is that love child. It's been, like, I highly recommend it. Even if you haven't watched it, I just spoiled you.
Good. Now, HBO's a little... Oh, wow, I got to tell you about HBO. Did you know my subscription for HBO lapsed, and I was going in to sign up again, and you know, it's letting me watch Peacemaker with commercials without having an active paid-for subscription.
Really?
I don't know. Is it supposed to do that? I don't know. I haven't gotten enough in to see it. But, dude, I am literally watching Peacekeeper for free with commercials. But, yeah, pretty cool.
Oh,
there are also some other streaming sites that seem to do something. Like Paramount Plus has this thing where you can go in and watch a couple of free shows with episodes. So, yeah, just because it's expired and you're not paying for it, because I let them lapse and I go back. I hate leaving things on automatic pay with a card. I can't stand it. I hate monthly payments and auto recharge my card. It is so I will go in, I'll activate it, I'll cancel it, and I'll do the same thing over and over and over again. I can't stand this auto bill month after month thing. It's ridiculous. That said, HBO, yeah, something weird. I went in, I signed up, it expired. I went in to go pay for it, but I started watching Peacemaker with the commercials for free, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Good, I'm gonna put my money into something, or Paramount Plus. By the way, oh man,
I do have a random tech tip.
Yeah.
If I could throw that in there. Okay, now when you're signing up for apps that have you sign up for, you don't have to complete the adding your payment method. You can skip that part, guys.
What?
Just remember that when you download new apps, and
For
it's like
Google,
we have one
right?
last thing
for Android?
for Play Store. I'm just saying through Play
So
Store
Google,
that's
okay,
what I use.
Android, okay.
So through Play Store, you don't have to add your payment method to everything you do. You can just skip that part. You can end it while you're installing it. Don't do that. You cannot do that.
You can just not put your payment method in and just not purchase it.
Yeah.
We'll
so
have
that
to.
you're not-
Well, let me work on getting an Android cover. We'll go in and we'll plug it in and do a video segment where we can kind of like record that and show you guys what we're talking about. I'm a little confused. I'll have to get in later and see exactly what he's talking about. But I'm for free, so
Yeah.
if there's a word "free" attached to it, I'm in. Oh, all right. So we're down. We've only got about 14 minutes left. I want to get into the big one.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my gosh, Star Trek Picard.
Yes.
Oh, it's the Star Trek. And now some of you may not be into Star Trek, but I'm a Trekkie.
Me too.
A lot
yes.
of my family are Trekkies. I have watched pretty much every whatever. And recently, I've been disappointed at some of the offerings. But Star Trek Picard season 2, episode 1. Was epic, and it was cinematic, and it was a continuance of everything we loved. It was fantastic. This episode, season 2, which by the way, for those of you who don't know, this week, streaming this week, March 3rd, Star Trek Picard. That's why I was reacting to my
Finally,
Paramount
and
Plus
they
thing.
delayed it so long, Tom. So
they
long.
did.
Over a
They
year,
did.
and then a month again. It was supposed to be out at the beginning of
Now
February.
I feel a little bad. He's old, and I just that.
It's
but,
okay.
But it's true. They're also paying him.
He's
a fortune
supposed to be
able
old. He's supposed to be older than dirt.
Oh my gosh, but it's so good. The first episode was incredible. Beat the pants off of every other Star Trek, except some of those animated ones are really good. Star Trek Lower Decks, totally a good animated Star Trek series.
I've never got into it.
It's
No one
good.
knows Lower
I
Decks.
liked it. Lower Decks is basically about a ship called the Cerritos. It's a lower class one. It's not one of the big monumental ones they do.
It's
just
not
about,
like a Galaxy or
it's
Sovereign.
about some of the people who work behind the command crew and stuff like that. And it's cartoon, and it's funny, and it's comedy, and I love the series. And there's another one too that's animated. I haven't watched the first one of that, but as I understand it, my father has actually gotten into Star Trek New Group or something like that. I don't remember.
What?
But Star Trek
He's into a new...
Star Trek Picard season 2, episode 1 was cinematic. It's the Borg. We won't get into spoilers, but it's the Borg. It's Q. It's everything we missed from the series. It's incredible. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, we can say stuff that like happened in the trailer, guys. Like,
Yeah,
we
let's
can
look.
do that
Yeah,
for-
this was in the trailer. No spoilers. I promise. I will not say a thing. Yeah. So full disclosure. Yeah.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
no,
Q
not
is
full
back.
disclosure. Yeah, no. Q is back. Yep.
And he's old.
And,
okay,
and, yeah,
deal with it.
and he's old, and yeah.
But
And
you know,
Picard is kind of old. But yeah, Star Trek. Oh man,
it's 7
so
or 9. He hasn't aged a day since I was a teenager.
Good. But I really, without saying anything, I just think go watch it. If you're a Star Trek person, if you were a little disappointed recently, it is good. Go get Paramount Plus. Sign up for they've got a free they've got a trial. I'm not getting paid to say any of this, but there's a $1 trial for 3 months. So what you do is you sign up for the $1 trial, and then you immediately cancel it afterwards, but you keep the 3 months. And so go on, watch this. The season is awesome. It's cinematic. It's incredible. They've got literally, it must be like a movie level budget behind it, because it's fantastic. I've got a picture. If you're watching it on YouTube, I've got a picture of the poster right now. Is there anything you want to throw in on
Picard?
Picard?
I would say they did a good job with, look, okay, I want to go over the age thing. Yeah, about them being old. Look, they're okay. They're like, all right, we're old. Yes, we look old now, and we're
we're old.
But they're
that's
like,
for
just
sure.
deal with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we want to look older to make you
Just
feel
deal
better.
with it. Actually, let's hold it there. spoilers problem because if we get into that, I don't. It's so good. I could not forgive myself.
Yeah,
if
if you're into Star Trek, if you grew up on Next Generation,
do
watch
it.
Picard.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
missing out not watching it.
Incredible. Oh man,
It'll save your
totally,
childhood.
Totally worth it.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Now, you've also got one little thing you can poke at a little bit. I haven't watched this. Spare me from the spoilers a little bit. You watched Boba Fett. Did you watch the whole season?
I watched the whole first season, and I'm not sure how much I can get into without spoilers.
How
If I
about
go without spoilers-
how about a 0 to 10 scale? Because the Mandalorian, I feel was like an 8.5, 8.5.
Here's the thing. I can get into some. I'll get into it a little bit, but not like it shouldn't. It won't hurt your experience any. Hey, here's the thing. Look, we can go in all the way. Or half,
no.
because-
To tell you to it. Give me a scale.
Here's one.
All right. Yeah.
I would say, look, if you liked The Mandalorian, you'll like Boba Fett. Okay, but I can't without the spoilers. I can't get into it.
I did like. I do not have one, but that's totally.
But it's arguably not as good as The Mandalorian, I'd say.
Okay. All right.
Because they tried to be too Mandalorian and not enough Boba Fett. I can
Okay.
say that much. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna go ahead. We've got about 8.5 minutes left in our episode today. Was there anything else? I know you've got Gaia this week, which is a streaming site for a lot of stuff. But
Gaia is actually it's a platform for not only the UFO crowd, but there's all kinds of like new age mystical stuff in the Palladian Sea. I like the nuts and bolts aliens, not the ones where they're all mystical and stuff. Yeah, bring up the Gaia.
it's a I don't know if I can do it justice. It's another streaming site, but it's got a very niche, specific audience. It's
about aliens.
Yeah, as you know, Jesse here is really big into. Oh no, that's our browser. Yeah, I'll have to kind of leave it. But anyhow, as you know, he's really into niche content, and this is what is it like? Just really big alien, and
it's like consciousness expanding,
there we go.
Like a lot of the ET and the abduction experience have a lot to do with like conscious related. So they have a lot of stuff on there like. Ooh, like we're looking at the front page. You have Graham Hancock. He does a lot of research on ancient alien stuff. They got the author of Chariots of the Gods, Eric von Daniken. He has a lot of stuff on there too. If you've ever watched a special or two,
I have a picture of the website open right now. I can't get into it because I don't have the username and password. But just as we poke at it, if you're really big into that stuff, I am a little bit, and of course, as you know, Jesse here is
a lot
into it. We'll come back to this. We're not going to have time today, but we are going to come back to this Gaia.com stuff. More time to evaluate. We're also having some internet issues, so we're working on that too. Maybe we'll do a whole episode on it, and we'll do it justice.
We could probably do a whole episode just on CenturyLink's awful connection.
Oh,
God, man, they've been years.
I can't say anything on CenturyLink right now. That by itself deserves a rant because there is some real dicey stuff.
Well, there's nothing nice to say.
I won't call them trash like I did whatever. But that's okay. Anyhow, all right. Gaia.com. We'll come back to that.
I would say check it out if you're new to the subject or you're a vet. Either way, there's some for every and this is not a Gaia commercial, okay?
Yeah, and we're not talking low tier. Like there's some top tier series like Ancient Aliens and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah, we're talking like grade A material, very specific, very niche, but grade A material. By the way, shout out to Coast 2.
Yes.
Love them, and I'm not familiar with a lot of stuff. I need to poke around it too, but I'm at a loss.
George
for time.
Norrie has a lot of content on there too.
Yeah, I'm leaving Gaia up to you. Yeah, George Norrie, all of them, fantastic. All right, Gaia, awesome. I don't think. Oh yeah, you had surgery this week.
Oh yes, you can. Well, I have had a problem with carpal tunnel for many years. I used to be a gamer, and it screwed me out of most games that aren't turn-based. And I finally got bilateral
hold up.
carpal tunnel surgery.
Yep, there's a cast and everything. I don't know if you can see it.
my hands are wrapped up like two mummy karate
Yeah,
chops.
here, hold it over my my Marvel shirt.
Oh,
yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, you can kind of see that there's a cast and everything
Yes.
if you're looking at the video.
I don't know where the camera is. Yeah,
So that's
here we
kind of
go.
limited what Jesse was able to do this week.
Yes, but now I can start to feel my hands, parts of my hands that I haven't been able to feel in years, are actually like they did a good job. So if you were having wrist or carpal tunnel problems, go get the surgery. It's not bad.
So it works.
It's non-invasive. Yeah, it worked.
Okay. I'm definitely getting a little bit of that myself. If you overwork your hands, those nerves can absolutely get cut off, and you start to lose feeling. You get kind of a soreness in your hands. I have the exact same thing kind of happening to me. Num.
I love that.
I would get like those little things. I'm sorry, I'm playing with the video thing. But anyway, yeah, I kind of want to throw that in there. Surgery, it worked so far. We'll keep you apprised on that. Nothing too big, nothing too serious, but that was absolutely something that that definitely kind of dictated how this week kind of went.
Yeah.
By the way, without getting too graphic or gross, what's it like taking a bath when you can't or a shower when you can't?
You
like,
don't.
use
What do you mean? What?
it?
You don't.
Wait, what?
Well, here's the funnest part. It's like, okay, taking a Duke. Because
man, I'm gonna regret asking.
okay, look,
this.
I had to take 2 large disposable gloves, right? But then I cut the little rim. You know how there's like the little rim on gloves on the bottom where you put them on? I cut the rim on each side. Then I could pull them over the casts. And then, like, one of my mom's friends said that she had problems. Like, she could do everything but wipe her butt. But I figured out I could do it myself without anybody's help. You just put on 2 gloves, then it gets a little messy. You just keep rolling the toilet paper off.
Yeah, I do. I regret asking. All right, we're done. I'm jumping off this subject, guys. We have some new stuff for you. Of course, we've got the numbers. It would not be a week. Oh, this week the big thing and
The
a
Batman.
lot of really good numbers this week. Oh, I want to go watch it. I absolutely do. I don't have it up on the screen. I don't have any material just like show you on that one right now. But the Batman did come out this week. It's top of the charts. It's like
That might be because it's the only
on
movie
top.
out.
It's on top of everything right now. There's also an IMAX version that's also 3D, I think. So hey, that's a thing. But it's top of the list. It's pulled a lot of money, as I understand it, like $150 million on opening for this weekend. So there's some really good stuff going in there. I wonder if it's a revamp. We need to go watch that. We'll see what we can do.
We should, huh? Yeah, and I even look. There's some about when we do movies and stuff for you guys. What we want to do is not watch a bunch of reviews and everything and already have an opinion. Just go in blind, watch it, and then come back and see what we think.
Definitely the Batman. I would love to get in there and watch that. It's top of the list right now. In fact, it's in like one weekend. It's almost trumped things that have been out for like 2 weeks. It's eating everything else alive. I didn't get a chance to do it. There isn't really much else going on or coming out or anything like that. March 18th, there's something called Uma, and there's something called The Unbreakable Boy. Uma seems to be, it's by Sony Pictures, and it's some sort of a really weird horror story. Luckily, I don't see much. There isn't much else going on. Next month is the one that's going to be really, really big. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, there's going to be a Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yes.
Fantastic Beasts next week, but all of that's going to have to wait. In fact, actually,
The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Yeah,
I didn't know he has secrets.
as some of that is, I've got to start closing out some of this stuff and calling it. So, all right, we've got some new stuff too. Oh my gosh, streaming right now. Amazon's got the House of Gucci. Google's let's skip that. Disney Plus has got Encanto, which is doing really good. HBO's got Dune, which is flying.
Still haven't seen it.
Euphoria is still sitting at the top of a lot of lists right now.
Why? What's so
and
special?
Netflix right now has something called Vikings Valhalla. I haven't seen anything on, or haven't. We gotta look into it. There's just so much to do, and
There's too much.
and we have no time to do it in. In fact, that's it. We're gonna have to start wrapping this up right now and that's it. That's our show for the week.
Yes, everybody like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Don't forget about it.
please, everybody, like and subscribe. Last week I wanted to show you this. This is all the plastic in the Chevy engine that I couldn't show last week because the frame rates were just tanking. So I did want to go ahead and show you like the actual video footage from that. I thought that was really, really interesting. Before we go, and in the last 18 seconds we have, because that's our cutoff point, Jesse, do you have anything else you want to add for this week?
Yes, watch Resident Alien. It's a good show about alien things. The end.
Okay. 5, 4, 3. I can't count. All right, guys. We'll see you later. We love you all. Thanks again for another great episode.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see if I can cut this off without it crashing and taking the whole episode with it.
Don't.